Hi everyone, Ash Nightingale here from highestlevellife.com, signing in once again for another self-growth and personal development section. And today's video is about limiting beliefs and limiting stories that we tell ourselves. So you might ask, what actually is a limiting belief? And a limiting belief is a fixed mindset that we have, that we tell ourselves, which actually holds us back in our lives. So it could be something like, I'm shy, I am a shy person, I don't have any confidence, and therefore it stops you from going out to do certain things. It may be just telling yourself, oh, I could never do that, or I could never do this, or that would be impossible. Those are limiting beliefs which hold you back, and they may not actually be true. So I'll tell you a little story about a few years back when I was going to the gym 3 times a week, and I was heading to my fitness goals, and I was making good progress. And then I started working full time in construction because that was just what I had to do at the time to pay the bills. And so I was working full time in construction, and overnight I stopped going to the gym 3 times a week, and I started telling myself that's just not possible for me to do. It's impossible for me to, work on a construction site and do this physical work and go to the gym. It's just physically impossible for me to do. And then a few years later, I saw a friend of mine, and he's actually in MMA fighting, and he was training 6 days a week, and he was also working on a building site. And so he was actually doing training, going to the gym, and he was training 6 days a week. And I said to him, "How do you do that? You go to work on a building site, and then you train 6 days a week. How do you do that?" And he said, "Man, you just got to do it. It's possible. You just got to do it." And it started me thinking, hang on a minute. I'm telling myself it's impossible for me to, uh, go to the gym and meet my fitness goals, but also to work on a construction site. And I started to realise actually maybe that's not true. So I started going to the gym after work again, and I actually found that no, it's more than possible to do both at the same time. The only thing that was stopping me is my own head, my own way that I was thinking about it. So that was a limiting belief that I had at that time. And I've managed to overcome that limiting belief by identifying it. So that's an example from my own life. And the way I would say that you can always identify a limiting belief. And there's 2 words which I've said a couple of times in this video already. And the 2 words are never and impossible. And if you spot those 2 words, there are other words as well, but especially those 2 words coming up in things that you're telling yourself that may be stopping you from doing the things in your life that you want to do, whether it's going out there and searching for a new job, and you're telling yourself, I don't have the confidence to do that job, or joining a new class, I don't have the confidence to do that. Whatever it is you're telling yourself, oh, I could never do that, I couldn't possibly do that. Whatever it is you're telling yourself, if you see those words never and impossible coming up, chances are that you're limiting yourself by the way that you're actually thinking about these things. And basically that is a fixed mindset. So there's 2 types of mindset. There's fixed mindset and growth mindset. And I'll give you a little example of both. So a fixed mindset would be something along the lines of, I am shy. I am a shy person. So that would be a fixed mindset. Very, very, like as it's in the name, fixed. There's no real moving that. I am a shy person, and there's no budging that. And that can really be limiting if you think in that fixed way. Whereas a growth mindset might be something along the lines of, I have been shy in the past, but I acknowledge that confidence is a learned skill, and I put effort and time into improving my confidence every day. Now that is a much more empowering statement, which kind of suggests that we are capable of anything, and that being shy is not something that you either are or are not. It's just something that in the past you might have been prone to being a bit shy, but you are fully aware that you are able to move away from that and gain more confidence in your life. So that would be my advice, is to mindfully spot when you might be limiting yourself with a limiting belief or a limiting story that you're telling yourself. Be really mindful of those words coming up, never and impossible, and really assess, is that really true that I can't do that? Is that really true, or am I limiting myself with my own belief and my own stories that I'm telling myself? And then I would say replace the stories that you're telling yourself with something a little bit more empowering. Like, I have done that in the past, but in the future I know I can work towards something different. And to finish off, my personal belief is that every single person is born with an infinite amount of potential, and it's just waiting to be unlocked. So hopefully I can share some value with you and share with you the things that have worked throughout my own life, and I hope to help you guys on your own path to personal growth and reaching the goals and dreams you all want to reach. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I hope you've taken some value from it. Please give it a thumbs up, comment below if you want me to create anything similar along these lines. Subscribe to the channel, and other than that, I hope to catch you in the next video.